All right, Rachel, we're back here in.
Never played.
So, previously, a few years ago, you played through Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the second of the remake trilogy. Do you
Okay.
need the story so far, or are you good to go?
Can we have times two speed of the
No,
story so
of course
far?
not. There's no such thing.
Okay, let's just go with the story so
Okay,
far.
go ahead. We're playing on the PS5
There
Pro.
is so much to tell. Where should I even start?
I know, right?
With all that we saw,
This is Red
what we heard,
narrating.
what we felt.
You know Red
This
13.
planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps.
Of course, this recap lacks a lot of details, but it's better than nothing.
The city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company.
Nice city.
Yeah, I remember this. Is this the one with
The life stream.
the stand, like the poor people
Yeah.
living under the...
This is above the plate.
The world
Yeah.
was dying, and so few could hear
It drains Mako to keep the city running. Mako is like the planet's life source or life energy.
Those who could rose up in her defense.
Environmentalists.
Anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche.
Got
Among
Jesse,
them,
Wedge.
Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1.
so Cloud was a mercenary. They hired him, ex-soldier, to help them out.
Sector 8, amidst
Yeah, the
aftermath of
sectors.
attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom.
Actually, I haven't
one
seen
said
this
to symbolize reunion.
story so far. Movie.
And thus was destiny set in motion.
Tifa's also a member of
Reactor
Avalanche.
rolled on. Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5.
And of course, they were.
Fortunately,
Yeah,
they were playing right into Shinra's hands.
it's a
The
trap.
company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet.
An entire sector
Though few
destroyed.
friends were lost. Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody.
Because Aerith is an
With her
ancient.
capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled promised land.
And she can lead them to that place.
Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet. And only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that
Okay.
I, another prisoner,
Yeah, I
joined
remember
their
him.
story and assisted them in freeing
Of course, we skipped the whole honeybee inn sequence.
Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead.
What's his name?
The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be
Oh
stopped,
no.
Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars, and the catalyst of our plight.
What was that he was holding? That experiment, the
Eventually, we too
Jehovah?
made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge.
Well, we seem victorious.
They didn't show the wisps.
Yet Sephiroth once again intervened.
He's not Shinra, right?
Screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of
There you go. The
descended
Whispers.
upon the city.
They're the ones making sure that everything happens as they should be. No deviation.
Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was destiny's crossroads.
What does that mean? You're not supposed...
Every action, every step taken, had all been as the Whispers willed it.
According to Destiny, how it was written.
One of them was to break free.
So you
But
fought
is
it.
it doable?
Other side
Yeah, you fought against the Whispers.
waited
By defeating this version of Sephiroth,
and the shackles of destiny broken, we stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom.
you've broken free from the Whispers, so no more being tied down to their script.
Beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
The new unknown journey. Are you ready to continue?
Okay.
Click load game, because of course I played this already, but you haven't. So we'll use my save file so that it's easier for you. That one,
Okay.
chapter 1. Wait, let's see if this is already there.
Wow.
So this is what happened. You escape Midgar, right? At the end of the first game.
Yes.
Yeah, this mini
But
game, you remember?
Yeah, I don't like that, I believe.
You fought the Whispers, Sephiroth. This was the last fight.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
And that's all he ever
You
says.
won, right? So you killed him,
I'm
but
here on the Midgar Expressway.
he's already dead. So
The
he's
scene
double
is
dead.
indescribable.
It's not the
Countless
real
buildings have been
Sephiroth.
leveled, and part of the road has collapsed.
And so many more
The
people
smoke
died.
rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre.
Oh.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the
Multiple bombings. What happened here?
fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
That was the Whisper Tornado.
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as
Weather
Is
warfare.
that even possible?
The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai and has begun investigations into the matter.
Wait, Wutai is...
An enemy city, enemy state.
Oh.
Why, you don't believe in using weather as a weapon?
Wow, there's an Apple billboard.
This is the Midgar. This is the state of Midgar that you left it in. Look, Shinra HQ is down. Is this what you did? Did you do this?
We were just trying to defeat evil. And where are we?
What are we seeing here? Mako is leaking.
What? There are clouds again?
Somewhere out there with this
So there are
white
like two
letter.
levels?
Right, look. Zack. Remember Zack?
Uh-huh.
In this version, Zack did not die. In the original Final Fantasy VII, he died protecting Cloud. And Cloud took his mantle. So what is this? What's going on here? Why is Zack alive?
This is only the most recent in a series of crises.
Because you changed destiny.
Followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect. Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Uh-oh.
Dangerous.
Oh,
What
that's
do they
Cloud.
mean? What about the others?
Fugitive is an ex-soldier armed with a buster sword.
It's not
Well,
Cloud, that's Zack.
he's the one wearing...
Oh, who's that? Barrett's
Oh.
dead.
Rescue team has pulled people
Tifa is dead.
Are they dead? No, they don't have...
Get the camera off them.
Red 13 is dead. Over there, did you see?
They're not dead. They just didn't have covers on them.
This is not what happened. You escaped, but how come you're dead here?
Right, right.
Aerith's dead.
They're not dead.
Zack knows Aerith, of
If
course.
they're dead, they would have covered the face.
They have to show you their faces so that you know who they are.
No, but the ones putting them in the ambulance.
Okay.
Oh no, didn't
So
know
obviously-
about the broadcast.
Obviously, this is not the timeline that you played. It's a different one. They did not escape here. They all got caught, except for the one with the Buster Sword.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
You just left
Is the
Cloud
Buster
behind.
Sword common? Isn't that...
No, it's the one that Zack has right now. He's trying to go after Aerith, because they have a relationship.
Oh look, they're not dead. You see the...
How can you survive a helicopter crash? Alright, you're playing as Zack.
We gotta
Oh wait, do you
rescue
like
them.
the camera, or do you want to make it normal? Is that fine? I think that's normal already, right?
This feels so real.
What do you mean?
Have I ever played... This feels like the 15 Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15
just a
because
little
of the...
bit. The setting?
Because of the graphics. I can't attack.
Not yet. That's you, or is that Cloud? Vault over that. Make sure they don't see you. They're looking after you. Over there. Don't be too scared. Just be brave.
Get away from her!
Oh, okay, you're trying to rescue Aerith. Those are your controls. Square is a basic attack. Triangle is like a special attack.
While we're hitting two at the same time. Oh no, there's more coming down. Which one's Aerith's?
They're gonna shoot you down.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow, look at that strength. Well,
You're a terrorist.
he is soldier. All for Aerith.
Come on, let's get it.
Did you kill her?
You can try triangle
Wow.
sometimes. Did you try triangle?
Wait, later when there's more people, I guess?
Of course, you're playing easy mode. Should we bump it up? There's area.
Yeah, that was quite
Red 13 is
easy.
actually there also.
But Red was earlier moving.
That's her pet.
Oh, did he die?
Yeah, he died.
It looked like there was a stab wound. Was there a stab wound?
Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
Good hiding spot.
So far, so good.
This is so messed up. All of it.
But this isn't how you remember
I'm
it.
back now, Aerith. I'm back.
How would you react if your partner suddenly you've returned after a few years and then you find out that your partner is part of a terrorist group?
Oops. I don't have an answer to that.
There's the white materia. What does that mean when a hand flops down like that?
It's over.
she's dead.
Oh, I like her hair. What's that white material?
You'll find out in the third game.
All right then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Now, this is your
Yeah, no problem.
timeline.
It
What?
all started
Of course.
5 years ago.
5 years
I
ago.
was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. What little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
So this is
It's
how
really coming down, huh?
Cloud met Sephiroth. Here's Cloud, soldier
Feeling any better?
with the other no names.
Sure don't look it.
So is Sephiroth one of them?
Wish I could.
Of course
help, but
not.
I've never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
So are you the only...
You're the senior of the group. You're the one that's high level.
Hey, rein it in.
Except for Sephiroth, of course.
No can do.
He's higher
Was he
than
there
you.
earlier?
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do?
First class.
Fire with Murtaugh. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor.
Does that sound fun?
Another one of those Turks gigs.
Turks gigs.
Surveying, no action.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess.
As long as you get paid.
Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Uh-oh, Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Oh.
Got some fiends at our 12!
Let's go.
Time for some action. You remember how to play as
But
Cloud,
this
right?
isn't Nibelheim, right?
That's his hometown. Remember,
Is this it yet?
each
We're still
not
headed.
yet. This is stop on the road. Each character has their
Yeah.
own fighting style. You remember Cloud from the first game?
Yeah.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Sephiroth got this one in one hit. This one's yours.
Ow. I
You're
thought
down in one
wait,
hit.
There's no commands yet.
Okay, you got the juniors with you.
Wait in the truck.
Uh-oh.
I got this.
Do you got this? You're playing a Sephiroth. So square to attack.
Still
as
square,
normal.
right?
Once you fill up the meter, you can use the special triangle skill.
I did one triangle. Wow. Should we exaggerate?
Easy for Sephiroth.
So will we be able to see his health?
Yeah. You're shocked.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Well, he's been there longer than you.
Obviously, yeah, that's why he's famous. Present day. You're narrating to them.
Right.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, Desperate.
The villagers
that
tried
glove.
to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
That's you, soldier first class, to get rid of some monsters in the mountain.
So are you the best already?
Well, your group, you and Sephiroth are first class.
Well, Sephiroth is.
Yeah. You're also first class already, but the junior kind.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me,
Sure.
how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents, though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
So he has no family?
Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay, they're discussing.
Barrett interrupted the story. That's why that happened.
Yeah, I get that one.
He just laughed when
Did he
he
snap?
talking about this.
when he thought about his father.
Let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
The mayor.
Alexander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
So what could have been the press release
Consider
in this
yourself
town?
off duty till sundown.
You get a night
Okay.
off to enjoy your hometown before getting back to work tomorrow. And with that, I think it's a good place to call it. What can you say so far about the recap and the intro? Do you remember any
I
of this?
remember the names, but
You did play the original Final Fantasy
yeah,
VII.
I remember it, that I have some core memories from that game, but that doesn't seem to match.
Do you remember the flashback, this storytelling sequence? No?
A little bit, but
Well,
I'm really impressed with how
the graphics,
modern
the
everything
looks.
is. Yeah.
Of course, this was released last year, 2024.
Wow. It does feel like the Final Fantasy 15, right?
Well, it's more higher fidelity than that. We're playing on the
Yeah.
PS5 Pro also, so this is the best the game can look. So we'll get to exploring Nibelheim in this rest period for Cloud next time.
In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.